Nestled along the shores of Fire Island, Ocean Beach is a small seaside community that evolved from a quiet 19th century getaway into one of the most popular summer destinations in Long Island. It's known for its pedestrian-only streets, lively nightlife, and pristine beaches. In this video, we'll explore the history of Ocean Beach, from its origins as an isolated small fishing settlement into the premier tourist attraction it is today. Ocean Beach is a village on Fire Island located off the southern shore of Long Island in Suffolk County, New York. It can be reached by ferry service from the town of Bay Shore across the bay. Fire Island was first occupied by Secretog tribes who came here to collect shells to make beaded necklaces, which were used as a method of trade. In the 1600s, European settlers started to come here to fish and collect oysters. And by the late 1700s and early 1800s, the area became a major center of New York's whaling industry. It also became a refuge for pirates due to its isolation and proximity to bustling merchant shipping channels. There are several theories as to how fire ended up in the island's name. It's been suggested that this was the misreading of the word 5, which was the number of barrier islands that existed at the time. Another possibility is that it refers to the fires reportedly set by pirates to lure cargo ships to shore so they could plunder the wreckage. In 1858, a 168-foot tall lighthouse was built to replace an earlier structure, helping to make travel easier to the area. By the mid-1800s, Fire Island started to become known as a summer destination for New Yorkers, with a steamboat carrying passengers from the bayside. The hamlet of Cherry Grove was established as the first community on the island, and Surf Hotel was opened in present-day Kismet, becoming the largest resort in the area. However, a cholera scare in 1892 closed down the hotel, and it was converted into a quarantine station. In 1908, the land became part of the Fire Island State Park, the first state park in Long Island. The park was later expanded, and bathhouses were built to accommodate the crowds in the 1920s. Ocean Beach was incorporated as a town in 1921, and it quickly became the largest community on the island. During Prohibition, the area was an ideal place for bootlegging operations. Boats would stop a few miles offshore in international waters, then burlap sacks full of booze were tied to the bottom of the life preservers and thrown overboard to wash ashore on the beaches. In 1938, a large hurricane devastated the region with a massive storm surge, destroying much of the island. Ocean Beach was the only part to have largely escaped most of the destruction due to its well-managed sand dunes and larger land area. The town continued to prosper, and in the 1950s, many well-known celebrities like Marilyn Monroe, Lee Strasberg, and Mel Brooks vacationed here. Around the same time, Cherry Grove on the eastern end of the island developed into one of America's first gay and lesbian vacation towns due to its isolation, making it a safe haven from public scrutiny. In 1964, the Robert Moses Causeway was built, linking the western end of the island to the mainland and making travel to the state park easier. When the bridge opened, the park was renamed the Robert Moses State Park. In 1980, the Ocean Beach Historical Society was created to preserve its architecture, and strict building codes were introduced to help maintain its small, quaint charm. Today, the village continues to thrive as a major summer destination for tourists and long-term residents who are attracted to the area's beaches, laid-back atmosphere, and car-free lifestyle. Ocean Beach's Main Street is full of eclectic shops and awesome restaurants with outdoor bayside dining, most of which are family-owned, with several dating back to the 1920s and 30s. One of the main reasons Fire Island retains so much of its character is that cars are prohibited, keeping the streets narrow and designed primarily for pedestrian use. As a result, residents and visitors rely on wagons and carts, adding to the area's unique charm. There are also plenty of attractions outside the main commercial area that visitors should see. The sunken forest on the eastern end of the island is one of the few remaining maritime forests on the eastern seaboard. It spans over 40 acres and includes massive holly trees that are estimated to be well over 200 years old. And on the western side of the island is the Fire Island Lighthouse that's been in operation since 1858. public tours of the 168-foot tall tower provides amazing views of the Great South Bay and the ocean. There are several other hamlets on the island as well that are worth exploring that offer a more residential, low-key vibe, including Seaview, Fair Harbor, Solitaire, and Atlantique. One of the main reasons people visit Ocean Beach is for its beautiful, pristine beaches, which are some of the best in Long Island. They are well maintained, clean, with perfect soft white sand. Strict zoning only allows single-family homes along the shoreline, which has helped preserve much of the natural dune landscape. From its early days as a quiet coastal retreat to the vibrant summer getaway it is today, Ocean Beach reflects the enduring charm of Fire Island. Its quaint car-free streets, family-friendly atmosphere, and world-class beaches makes it a must-see destination. Well, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for your time. Take care.